Good day, folks. Welcome to another edition of Lumberjack Logic live from RNC. We're having lots of fun here, meeting lots of interesting people. And one of the things that we talk about is engaging the culture. How do we do that in a meaningful way? How do we, through music, through art, through movies, through all of it. And Rachel, you're doing that, and so are you, Chris, because Chris, you're a songwriter and producer.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel, you're a singer, and you've got a great story here with a pro-life song, and it's risen very quickly. So can you just kind of give me the story behind this?
Yeah, so I actually signed with Bass Records in January, and Chris was halfway through writing that song I was going to be, and he was like, who better to sing the song than, an 18-year-old girl? So we ended up signing, and I recorded. It was the first song we put out together.
Cool. And so the song is called I Was Gonna Be. It's pro-life, and you've written a lot of other songs too. You wrote the song Blink, right?
I wrote Don't Blink for Kenny Chesney. I
love that song, by the way.
Something to Be Proud Of for Montgomery Gentry, Speed, a lot of stuff for Toby Keith and Trace Atkins and people like that.
Yeah,
over the years.
Toby's no longer with us.
Right. I wrote Love Me If You Can for Toby. Yeah.
One of my favorite songs of all time is Should Have Been a Cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great tune.
Absolutely.
Is there any yours too? I just love it. Wish I had a sidekick. I'm not a singer. Okay, I understand. Fine. All right. So, all right. But and you're from Milan, Indiana, White Pine, Tennessee. Now, are you having to stay stationed now in Nashville?
So I just moved there. He's been there forever.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And now it's interesting because I always talk about how there's a lot of people who are conservative, but not necessarily Christian, right? That's just out there. But obviously, writing a pro-life song, is it safe to assume you're a Christian and singing at your church?
I actually started singing in church growing up, so that's how I got into singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And did you just sing, or did you become head of worship?
It was actually
Small church, big church. Tell me the church
So
story.
the church is Hope Baptist, so it's like old school, kind of bluegrass music, kind of. So my whole family did bluegrass music, singing in church and stuff. My uncle was actually the pastor, so we were just like the whole music, we were just the musical family that sang at church every Sunday. So.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's fun. My kids will play instruments. My daughter Sarah, she can sing.
Yeah.
All my kids like to sing, and they sing. But my daughter Sarah can actually really sing. It's just neat. And right, Rebecca, she actually just sung at a worship festival in our area. She's got just one of those big voices.
Yeah, them worship singers got really big voices. I don't know how they hit this.
So now, how long have you been writing songs?
I've been writing songs a long time. My mother made a record in Nashville when I was 7 years old, and we lived on top of a bar on Broadway. So, and Mom sang there at night, and I moved back home to East Tennessee. I came back again right after high school, ended up working for a bail bondsman doing skip tracing.
Oh, no way.
18 years old. That guy about got us killed. So
that could happen for bail bondsmen.
So I moved back home again, and now I've been here for about 26 years, and finally got some hits and everything. And so on and off my whole life.
And is this so? This is such a great song because it is pro-life. It's iTunes top 5,
Yes.
number 9 Billboard.
Yes.
It just came out June 21st. June 21st. So this is very new. So where do you hang out on social media? How can people find you?
So Rachel Holt Music on Facebook is where I post a lot of my shows and stuff. And then Instagram, TikTok, it's the same. Rachel Nicole Holt, just my full name.
Okay.
And then Bass Records posts everything that we do on there.
Okay. And Bass Record is B-A-S-T?
B-A-S-T-E.
B-A-S-T-E.
Records.com.
Like basting a turkey.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
We have a turkey leg. We have a turkey leg on our.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when I first heard Bass Records, I'm thinking B-A-S-E-D. Like base.
Well, that's how you get under the algorithm.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell you too, at Based Records, we also have, merch for her song, for her pro-life song. We have a lot of stuff. We just had a number 8 song with Afro Man. So.
Tell about Ammunition.
Oh yeah. We have another song that's about to come out after this one called Ammunition. That's great.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Ammunition. I like Ammunition.
Yeah.
I'm big on Ammunition.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So we're doing some very different stuff at Based. Some of the stuff that some record labels would shy away from, we're not going to do.
You're like non-woke.
Exactly.
Non-woke. I like this.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Spence, do you like to shoot? Yeah. Okay. So, you guys, this is kind of a shout out for, the hometown gun store, but in Minnesota, we have a gun store, Reed's Sporting Goods in Walker, Minnesota. Now, what's interesting about this is every year they have in Rice Creek, Minnesota, at the Rice Creek Preserve, they have the world's largest try it before you buy it gun fair. Yeah, and so you literally go in there, every gun manufacturer's there, Beretta, Kimber, Smith & Wesson, everybody. And you go and you park your car for $20 and you can shoot all the guns you want. Like all day long, you can just keep shooting suppressed ARs, long range, shotguns, pistols, and then they take all your money because you buy all the guns. So, this is what happens. But I'm telling you, you got to come up.
We actually had, was it AR-15 or something? A gun store post the song on their website.
Yeah, AR15.com was the first one to put Rachel's song.
That's really weird to say that. Yeah.
So, the pro-life song?
Yeah.
Really? That's great. See, and AR15.com, I frequented that site.
Yeah.
This is so great. I'm really feeling this here. So, well, folks, it is so important that when people do things like this, we can talk about what's wrong in the culture, but when somebody does something right in the culture, it's important that you support those initiatives, that you support. So go over to Based Records, buy some merchandise, go download the song. I Was Gonna Be.
Yeah, if you go to iwasgonnabe.com, you can actually download it straight from that link.
Okay, so iwasgonnabe.com, IWAS gonna, GONNAB.com, right?
Correct.
That's awesome. Well, I want to thank you two for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm really so grateful that you guys are engaging the culture in this way, doing meaningful things, and actually we got to just take back entertainment. Not complain about entertainment. There's plenty of ways to create wholesome entertainment that people can enjoy. That's good and make it fun and great.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really.
What we want to do too is, I think what we do different is we want to not just make music with ideologies hooked to it. We want to make just great music that just happens to say what we believe.
Okay, I'm not shutting the show down yet because this is like one of the greatest things. What you just said.
There's a difference.
I believe that a Christian's call is excellence in the marketplace. So I don't care what they're doing, it's to be excellent at that thing. Because we have too many people, and this is like, I'm kind of going to get a little bit soapbox, but so many people are just like, oh, well, we'll just pray about it and God will work it all out. No. You have to go out and do the best. You do your practice, you do your training. Yeah, I used to work in sales. I went to all the sales training classes. It was great. I'm not going to just go, oh, Lord, bless this sale that I'm unprepared to make. No. You've got to want to win. You've got to, and that's how you honor the Lord. And actually, worship isn't just music.
And we're all here for a purpose, and I just think singing, especially spreading a pro-life song anyway, is it's the perfect way to do it.
Yes. Who was that? Church about Eric Liddell wasn't the guy who said, "When I run, I feel God's pleasure," because he was a runner and he ran for the Lord, right? And this is back years ago, and he wouldn't run on Sundays, but he said, "When I run, I feel the Lord's pleasure." And it's like when you are working and you're in your element and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you will feel the Lord's pleasure, because it is an act of worship unto Him, because you work unto the Lord. That's what it says. So I think that was such a great point you made. So thanks for making that point.
You.
Now we'll sign off. Thanks so much for listening to another edition of Lumberjack Logic. We'll see you on the next episode.
I started MyPillow, it was just a problem solution, one product company. Well, since then, with the help of my dedicated employees, we now have hundreds of products, some you might not even know about. To get the word out, we're having a $25 extravaganza. 2-pack multi-use MyPillows, $25. MyPillow sandals, $25. And for the first time ever, our 6-pack towel sets, you guessed it, just $25. Our brand new 4-pack dish towels, $25. And I've never done this before. Premium MyPillows with all new Giza fabric, any size, any loft level, even king size for only $25. And there's so much more. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code for our $25 extravaganza. Order $75 and over, your entire order ships absolutely free.